Hi there, welcome back to 10-4 Communications. I'm so glad you're here. I'm your host, April, and in today's training, we're going to talk about the 5 C's of communication. Let's dive right in. Communication is something that we all do. We're always communicating information in some way or another, but a lot of us struggle to effectively communicate our thoughts or our words via written and spoken communication. So today I am going to cover what I call the 5 C's of communication that will help you get an idea of how to better use your words to communicate information. So let's jump in. The first C is clarity. Clarity is the foundation of effective communication. Without it, your message or your information can be lost somewhere in a jumble of words that you may or may not have intended to come out of your mouth, but your message won't land the way that you want it. So without clarity, people won't understand what it is that you're trying to tell them. So always try to be clear on the first time so that there are no misunderstandings and your message lands the way you want it to. Number 2, conciseness. Conciseness and clarity go hand in hand. It's easy to be clear when you're not using too many words. So when you keep it short, your message tends to be clearer. So you should always craft a message that is clear and succinct. Don't use too many words, just use the right words to convey your message. Number 3 is consistency. Now this applies more to communication strategy as it applies to marketing or staying in touch with your clients or any of those kinds of business related things. But consistency is very important. Now, if you're in an industry like real estate or photography or any of those repeating service industries, meaning that your clients can come back to you over and over for the same service, to buy another house or to have updated photos taken. You want to stay in touch with those clients when they're not actively buying from you so that when they are ready to purchase that service, you're the first person that comes to their mind. So stay consistent in your follow-ups and in your reaching out and your communication with your clients, whether they're warm clients that have purchased from you before, or maybe they've just inquired, but you've kept them on your email list. You never know when an ice cold client will turn into a red hot sale. So be sure to stay in touch with those people. And of course, if they say, stop emailing me, then you can stop reaching out to them. But consistency will take you far. So make sure that that is part of your regular communication. Number 4 is connection. Now, communication is nothing if it's not connection. This is how humans connect with other humans. We use our voices, we use our written words, we use body language, verbal and nonverbal cues. These are all ways that we connect with other people. This one is built on the first 3 C's. So as you can see, they're kind of progressive. We started with clarity as our foundation and conciseness right on top of that. And then we built into consistency. And now we're getting towards the top of our communication house and we are working on connections. So we're connecting everything together. And when you become consistent in your communication, the connection comes naturally. So when you run a business or you're servicing those repeat clients or you're bringing in new clients, connection is very important. This is how you will build those relationships that will then lead you to transactions and continued business with your clients. Number 5 is confidence. After you've gotten all of these other C's in place, your confidence will grow naturally. It's the natural evolution of building something from the bottom up. So you've got a strong foundation. Now you've got consistency. Now you've connected it all together. Now you have the confidence to move forward and continue learning and growing and building your communication strategy. So the more that you intentionally communicate, meaning you implement these strategies and these ideas, the more that you intentionally do that, the more your confidence will grow organically. It will come easier every time you do it. So it might be a little tricky when you start out, but using these 5 C's will help you grow into your own communication and build your confidence as you go. So that's it. Those are the 5 C's. I want you to remember that communicating effectively is a learned skill. It's not something that you're necessarily born with, but you can learn it. That's the great news. It's not one of those things that either you know it or you don't. It is something that bit by bit, step by step, word by word, conversation by conversation, you can learn to be a better communicator. And I want to help you get there. Make sure you go grab my free guide to better communication called Communicate Greatly with 5 tips on how to be a better communicator. I'll drop that link in the description for you. Go check it out and let me know if you have any questions. I would love to chat with you and see what your communication hurdles are so that we can help you get over them and build the confidence that you need, the confidence that you want to build the life and business of your dreams. I hope this training has helped you. I look forward to seeing you next time. Have a great day.